Hello everyone, I, Supriya Kanwal, would like to welcome you all to the YouTube channel of AstroSage, world's #1 astrology portal. I hope you all are doing well. Today, I have come bearing gifts in the form of this detailed video. Past few years have been challenging for all of us, but 2022 brought a sign of relief as we finally moved out of the lockdown and entered back into the world that we all once knew. But will 2023 be as we expect it to be, free of problems, diseases and financial crisis? Or will we have to go through another patch which is full of uncertainties? Let's find out in this special video. Gemini Horoscope 23 tells that this year Saturn is present in the 8th house from your zodiac sign for a long time and will leave Capricorn and go to your destiny house in Aquarius on January 17. This will not only make you fortunate on one hand but also will end Shani Dev's Dhaiya and you will be relieved from all negative impacts of Saturn. Jupiter, which is in the 10th house at the start of the year, will enter your 11th house on 22nd April. Rahu will transit from your 11th house to the 10th house in Pisces on October 30, and similarly Ketu will transit from the 5th house to your 4th house. These planetary transits are responsible for bringing many big changes in your life. 23 will be auspicious because first of all, with ending of Shani Dhaiya, they will be relieved from mental stress. Due to fewer health issues, you can move ahead in different areas of life because fate will be with you, and a strong fate can make many difficult situations easy, and all the problems in your work will be removed. On January 17, when Saturn will transit from Capricorn to Aquarius, your Kantak Shani situation will end and you will get into a very good state. Similarly, all your stalled work will be completed again and your mental stress will be in control to some extent. In the first quarter of the year, there will be very good situations in the family because of the blessings of Jupiter. The second and third quarter will be very beneficial for you because your wishes will come true. Planning will be successful and there will be chances of an increase in income. At the start of the year, there will be ups and downs in the career in the starting month and there will be stress in the family life. You will be relieved from problems in February. There will be chances of long journeys and the family atmosphere will be religious. In March, you will have to avoid harshness in your behavior and it will be good for you to avoid being straightforward. In April, Jupiter will move into your 11th house and there will be an increase in your income. During this time, there can be a possibility of child-related happiness and getting good news. You will also have the chances to get success in your career along with a rise in your salary. The family tensions may increase in May. There are chances of having troubles in matters related to land and property. The month of June will turn out to be good. You will get success in your work and your confidence will increase. The month of July will provide an increase in the financial status. In August, you will be stronger than your opponents and will feel a bit of rise in your expenses. After this, coming month of September will bring good news with a sigh of relief in many matters and you will be moving forward in many areas of your life. October will be very good for you because during this time, you can purchase a big car or your own house. November will be very good for love relationships and for the child-related happiness. And in December, you might face troubles in matters related to property and land. In inclusion of that, your mother's health can also get affected. Let's discuss the love horoscope. In 23, there will be ups and downs in the love relationship of Gemini natives. There are chances of problems occurring in love relations, especially between January and April. January will be more problematic and there will be chances of quarrels, but on this 22nd April, Jupiter will enter the 11th house and will have its complete aspects on your 5th and 7th house. It will then bring more romance in your love relationship. Gemini Horoscope 23 has also forecasted that this year you can propose marriage to your beloved, and it's possible that you will get success. This year your love will grow and mature, and you might also get married. If we'll talk about the career part, this year the Gemini native will get good results related to their career after January. Due to the presence of Jupiter in the 10th house itself at the beginning of the year, career will be good, but due to the aspect of Saturn in the 8th house, there will be ups and downs in your career, and there will be a lot of confusion regarding to the job. On January 17, Saturn will enter your 9th house. If you have been waiting for a long time, then you can get a job and you can get placed at a location of your choice. Apart from this, if you are trying to change jobs, then at this time Saturn can give you a good result. Your status in your field of work will be high and your salary will also increase during this time. Let's see what education horoscope tells about Gemini natives. This year is going to be good in many ways for the students with the Gemini sign. However, the beginning of the year will be a little weak because Ketu will remain in the 5th house and Saturn will be present in the 8th house, and from the 11th house the effect of Rahu will also be visible on the 5th house, due to which you will have to face some challenges related to education, and this situation will remain till October, because in October Rahu and Ketu will change the zodiac, but in the meantime on April 22nd Jupiter will enter the 11th house and will have aspect on your 3rd with 5th and 7th house. The aspect of Jupiter on the 5th house will give you good progress in the field of education. The student preparing for competitive exams can get a big gift at the beginning of the year. And for the students who want to pursue higher education, Saturn transit will be effective from 17 January onward and mid-April onward. This time will be good for delivering excellence in higher education. The students who wish to study abroad can get success from April to May. Let's discuss the finances now. This year, the Gemini natives are estimated to get a good financial position in the year. At the start of the year, because of the Saturn-Venus conjunction in your 8th house, and financial status at the time will be weak. Mars will be in a retrograde state in the 12th house, which indicates a rise in your expenses, but as Saturn will transit in January, in the 9th house there will be a change in the situation. After that, Venus will also transit and change the zodiac, and when Jupiter transit in the 11th house in April, then you will get a good result financially. You will come across some great opportunities which will play an important role in making you financially stable. In the middle of the year, from April to August, you can get some big financial profits. There can be chances of getting profits from the government sector as well during this time. After that, between September to November, you will be able to make some financial savings, and the month of December can also provide financial benefits. Family Horoscope 23 tells that this year will be good for Gemini natives. Jupiter will be in the 4th house and will have a complete aspect on the other house, due to which there will be less stress in family life. From August to October, there are chances of having tensions in between family relationship, because the impact of Mars will affect your 4th house, and before that, from 10th of May to July 1st, when Mars will be in your 2nd house, then a property dispute can arise in the family life that can disturb the harmony within the family members, but slowly and gradually the situations will become better. The moment when Mercury transit will take place in October in your 4th house, then many problems will be resolved and you will be happy in your family life. On 22nd April, Jupiter will transit in your 11th house, which will increase the prestige of your family. For your children, the start of the year will be full of ups and downs, because Ketu will be in 5th house and the impact of Rahu will be completely on your 5th house. Not only this, the initial months of the year, Saturn will be sitting in the 8th house and will have an aspect on the 5th house, due to which the offspring will be suffering from body ache and mental stress. But after this, on January 17, the Saturn will transit in Aquarius and your destiny house. Then you will be a bit relieved from such problem. And on April 22, when Jupiter will transit in your 11th and will have its complete aspect on your 5th house, then this time will be completely enjoyable for your child. If you wish to have child, then this period can fulfill all your wishes. If you are already having a child, then this period will be prosperous for them. They will love to study, and those parents who are looking forward to their child's marriage can plan for at the same time. Let's discuss Gemini Horoscope 23 for the marriage prospect. In 23, there can be ups and downs in marriage life at the beginning of the year, and the Sun will be in your 7th house, which will bring harshness in your better half's behavior, and Saturn will also be in the 8th house and create stress and tensions from in-laws. In the mid-January, when the Sun will transit in Capricorn, then there can be health issues with someone from the in-laws and the chances of your disputes with them. Although slowly and gradually the situations will be controlled, after 22nd April, your good time will start because Jupiter will have its 9th side on your 7th house during the ending months of the year. You can go for a pilgrimage or a good tourist destination with your life partner, which will make your relationship even stronger. Let's discuss the business part. Those associated with business, this year will be good for them. The beginning of this year will be stressful because the presence of Saturn in the 8th house, Mars present in the 12th house, and the Sun in the 7th house will bring ups and downs in the relationship with your business partners. That will affect your business negatively. But as the year progresses, your business will be seen as a progressive one also. The transit of Saturn in your destiny place on January 17 will increase your luck, due to which the stopped plan will be initiated again, and those projects which were left in the middle will be completed. Due to this, you will see your business expanding. Then on 22nd April, the Jupiter's grace on your business will progress. In the last month of the year, when Rahu will transit in your 10th house in October, you will be making plans that will not be considered by anyone initially, but later on this plan will make your business successful. Let's now discuss the property and vehicle horoscope. This year is likely to be moderate from the wealth point of view. At the beginning of the year, you should avoid making any kind of purchases, whether it is a movable or immovable property, because of the effect of Sun, Mars and Saturn, and Rahu is not favorable for purchasing property, but due to a rise in fortune by Saturn, you will be in the position to earn good profits. Apart from this, you can buy any immovable property between March to April. This property will increase your wealth. By the grace of Mercury, the month of October will make you buy a big vehicle. Purchasing a vehicle during this period will be very beneficial for you. Just avoid doing any sort of trading in the last 2 months of the year, that is November and December, as doing so can lead to problems and you can get into trouble. This year will be fruitful for you. Now let's discuss the wealth and profit for Gemini natives. Due to the presence of Rahu in your 11th house, you will see a good increase in your income from the beginning. This rise in income will keep on increasing day by day, but at the start of the year, Saturn is in the 8th house and the presence of Mars in 12th house in a retrograde state that will make you financially weak and will create chances of losing money and unexpected rise in expenses. After this, the Sun will also transit in Capricorn and 8th house in January. So, the problems can rise, but after the Saturn transit in the destiny place, the impact of Jupiter on the 10th and 11th houses and Mars transit in your 3rd house in July to August will create possibilities to earn huge profits. Then, by Jupiter's grace, you will be financially sound, and when Rahu will leave the 11th house and transit to the 10th house on October 30, then this time will be very good for you, because at the time Even a small effort will fetch you a great result and you can get financial gains. From April to May, the Sun transit in the 11th house will create the chances of benefit after a bit of struggle and difficulties. Let's discuss the health part. The start of this year will be a bit weak. Ketu will be present in the 5th house, Saturn in the 8th house, Sun in the 7th and Mars in the 12th house will make you face health issues. During this whole year, according to the position of Rahu Ketu, there is a strong possibility of getting a stomach disease at the beginning of the year, when Saturn will be in the 8th house and Mars will be in the 12th house. Then during the time, there will be possibilities of some kind of physical damages, injuries or accidents, or even a surgery. So you need to be very careful. In the middle of the year, Jupiter transit in the 11th house and Saturn's presence in the 9th house will make a way for good health. And Rahu transit on the 10th house on October 30, Ketu transit in the 4th house can lead to some sort of seasonal infections. Let's discuss the lucky numbers. The ruling planet of Gemini is Mercury and the lucky numbers for the natives of Gemini are 3 and 6. According to Astrology, the Horoscope 23 says that the total score for the year 23 will be 7. In this way, this year can prove to be slightly better than the median for the natives of Gemini and it will also create benefits for you. There will be many challenges for you, but those challenges are not because of you but will be there for no good reason. However, you will be able to overcome these challenges with your intelligence and strength. Gemini Horoscope 23 tells that this year will bring many opportunities for you, and if you consider these opportunities before time, then you can progress in life. Now I am going to tell you some astrological remedies. First of all, every day take out one chapati for the cow from the meal prepared at home. Every Wednesday, feed the cow with the green spinach, green fodder, green vegetables along with the sabut moong dal. Reciting Shri Vishnu Sahasranam Stotra dedicated to Lord Vishnu will be beneficial. And lastly, fasting on Wednesday will make you healthy and will give you a process in your business. Lastly, wearing a good quality of emerald gemstone will be very beneficial for you. You can wear this gem on your little finger on Wednesday during the Shukla Paksha. If you are facing any difficulties or you are ill, then recite Gajendra Moksha Stotra or recite Shri Ram Raksha Stotra. So, dear native, this is all you need to know about 2023. I hope this video brings a sense of clarity to you and you can plan your year ahead accordingly. Thanks for connecting with us.